Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm back again with another Juuni Taisen video for you. And what I want to talk about today is this very big question. And the question is, has the rat already won the Juuni Taisen? So I believe that yes, he has actually already won the Juuni Taisen. And if you've ever seen the movie Groundhog Day or another movie, All You Need Is Kill, which also goes by the name of Edge of Tomorrow, then you can kind of understand what's going on here. Basically, there's like a central character who lives out the events of a single day, and then he dies or is killed. And then somehow time is rewound so that he lives out that day over again. And usually he has to live out the day in a very specific order of events or achieve a certain outcome so that the day is actually able to end and that he's able to continue living out the rest of his life. So that's what's taking place on this show as well. So what's happening is that the rat is actually, making it to the end of this battle. He's actually the winner, the victor, and then he's using his one wish to kind of reset the battle and start it over again. And I have a few supporting details that I want to talk about. So even though we're only 4 episodes into the show, there are a lot of small details and supporting facts that kind of coincide with this theory here. And the first one that I want to talk about is that the rat seems to always be sleepy and he appears to be bored all the time. It looks like he's just going through the motions of this battle. Like he doesn't really ever seem affected by anything that's going on around him, whether it's other characters fighting, being killed. There's just like nothing that really phases him at the moment. So that's a pretty telling sign that he's probably gone through this before. Okay, next. Everyone that talks to him or interacts with him either say out loud or they think to themselves that they've met him before or that they've heard his voice before. So it seems like most of the members in the Junie Tyson have interacted with the rat in some way, but their memory seems to be hazy as to the circumstances surrounding it. So that seems pretty suspicious. There's something going on here. The third supporting detail that I want to talk about are the ending credits. And I've actually made a video on this topic before, so feel free to check that out if you have some free time. But basically, the theory going on with the ending credits is that we think that the order of characters' deaths are going to match up with the order that they appear in the ending. And even though no one actually died in episode 4, the theory hasn't actually been disproven yet. Along with that, is the fact that this is actually the 12th time that the Junie Tyson has taken place. And if you notice carefully, the rat is the last one shown in the credits. But besides that, there's actually a bunch of number 12s placed all around him. And he's the only character that has a number placed next to him. So that could signify that he is the winner of this 12th war, or at least that he plays a very significant role in it. The last thing that I want to mention to round out this video is that in episode 4, the rat has a couple of interesting conversations with the monkey. One of them being that he mentions to her that he actually had never thought about ending the war. He says that he hates peace, that when he's not fighting, he's actually a high school student, but the people there and just people in general are kind of numbed by the peace around him. And he doesn't ever want to risk his life to protect those kind of people because he thinks that the more those people are protected by peace, like the more numb they become and the worst kind of people that they turn into. And something else that they talk about is that the rat mentions that regular people have no clue about the Junie Tyson, and if they did, they would probably just wish and hope that the people fighting in the Junie Tyson would just kill themselves off quickly and just be done with it already. And one more interaction that they have that's pretty interesting is that when the rabbit and the headless corpse of the snake are attacking the monkey and the rat, the monkey says that instead of wanting to kill the rabbit, she actually just wants to subdue him and then come to some kind of peaceful agreement. And then the rat kind of remarks like, "Oh man, like you're always like this." So that kind of gives a hint that he's probably been around her before in this kind of situation, and she's made the same decision where she doesn't want to kill somebody. She wants to come to a peaceful agreement. Or it could be even more specific, and that he's actually experienced this exact fight before, where the monkey is against the rabbit, and she always says the same thing, that she doesn't want to kill him. She wants to come to a peaceful agreement with him. So I thought that was pretty interesting to note. So putting everything together, all of these little bits of information kind of lead me to believe that the rat has no intention of ever ending this war that's going on. He just wants to keep fighting because probably at the beginning he really enjoyed killing and fighting other people that were highly skilled warriors just like him. But he's been doing it enough times to where it's no longer exciting for him. But even though that's the case, he doesn't want to go back to the regular world because he despises the regular people who aren't actually warriors or killers. So he doesn't want this war to end, but he doesn't want to go back to the regular life. So he waits until the war is over. He wins it, and then he uses his one wish to just do it all over again. So it seems like a pretty unfulfilling life at the moment, but still, it's pretty interesting. So I wonder what will happen this next time that we as the audience actually get to see the end of the war. And maybe something different will happen. Maybe it won't just repeat itself. So I'm really looking forward to when that takes place. So that's the general theory going around, and those are my thoughts pertaining to the question: has the rats already won the Juuni Taisen? So I'm very curious to hear your guys' thoughts. So, please feel free to comment down below. I really want to know if you agree with this, if you disagree, if you have a totally different theory. I just want to hear your thoughts. So please let me know what you think. Thanks a lot for watching the video. I'll put out another one probably in a couple of days. I have another topic that I want to get to. So yeah, once again, thanks a lot for watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.